David Chase. Playground. Playground, David Chase.
It might surprise you to know my wife Rebecca and I have been married for 46 years. Now wait a minute, that does not surprise anybody? No one thought the right response is no. How can this be? Were you 8? Let's try it again. My wife Rebecca and I have been married for 46 years.
What are you, 8?
Much better. Contest master, fellow Toastmasters, and anyone who's been in a relationship that lasted longer than one night. You'd think after 46 years, I would be an expert in relationships. I would know everything there is to know about how to have an effective relationship. You'd think that, but I don't. I figured out one thing. Relationships are like a playground. And no, I don't mean you should go with the one with the best equipment. What I mean is, like Leo Tolstoy said, all happy families are alike. Each unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. And playgrounds are like that. From a distance, every playground looks like a happy place. You hear those screams of joy, bliss. But when you get up close and look at the details, maybe not so much. So think about your relationship as a piece of playground equipment. Maybe a merry-go-round we had, and it spins around in a circle, and you get going with a nice speed, and it's just a lovely ride, and everyone's enjoying themselves. But there's always one joker who thinks, let's see how fast this thing can go. And starts pushing and running and just as fast as you can go. And pretty soon you're dizzy, on your back, looking up. The world is spinning around and you wonder if you're going to throw up. My marriage was like that. No, wait, that wasn't the relationship, that was my drinking. Maybe your relationship is like a swing. You just need to give the person a nudge, just a little bit of direction, and they'll take that and build their own momentum and change. My wife believes that she could give me a little nudge, and I'm going to change. Become the man she thought she married. But I don't respond to those little nudges. Dave, could you empty the dishwasher? Dave, could you pick up your clothes? Dave, could you improve your aim? But I don't change. I don't pick up that momentum. If only I had learned those 2 essential words to any happy relationship.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. How much less grief I would have had over the course of those 46 years. Now maybe your marriage or your relationship is like a seesaw. Perfect balance. Everybody doing their part. Everybody carrying their weight. Just even balanced. Wouldn't that be wonderful? But wait, seesaws can be dangerous. When I was a little boy, I was playing with my 2 brothers on a seesaw. I was on the one end with my middle brother, Bobby, and on the other end was Stephen, our older brother. And he outweighed the 2 of us, and he was down on the bottom, and he wouldn't move. He just sat there, more up in the air, feet dangling, nowhere to go. He won't play. So Bobby says, I'll get him to move, and he stands up and walks down the seesaw. And Stephen sees him coming and jumps off. And there I was. Now, our mother came to visit us and to pick us up at the playground, and Stephen went up to greet her and said, Mommy, we had so much fun. It was really great. Thanks for letting us come to the playground. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Stephen, but could you answer one question? Where's your little brother? Oh, they took him off in an ambulance. His leg was broken. So even that perfect, balanced relationship can sometimes go awry if one person doesn't play by the rules. So friends, I hope you've gained some understanding about your relationships and how they might be different depending on how cooperative your partner is. Do you have the ideal partner, the perfect playmate? One who cares about you, wants to make sure that they're balanced and keeping your best interests in mind. Do you have that perfect playmate? I've had my perfect playmate for 46 years. Ever since I was 8.